YouTube, today's the day. We got the Mythical Island mini set that is live right now, and this deck I have for you guys right now is pure heat. It's a grass deck with Celebi and Serperior. Let's check the deck list. Okay, so this is the deck list. 2 Snivies, 2 Servines, 2 Delmais, 2 Celebi EXs, and 2 Serperiors. I have 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor's Research, I have 2 Ericas, 1 Giovanni, 2 Sabrinas, and 1 Leaf. Now, let me tell you about how this deck works, who are the boss monsters, and how this goes. So, your boss mon of the deck is going to be Celebi. What does Celebi do? It says Powerful Bloom. Flip a coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage for each heads. That is very, very powerful. Why is that powerful? Because of Serperior's ability, Jungle Totem. Each grass energy attached to your grass Pokemon provide 2 energy. This effect cannot stack, meaning you can't have 2 Serperiors out there giving you 4 per energy. So what this looks like is, so when you have your Celebi out here with your 2 grass energies attached to it, it's actually like you're having 4 energies attached to it. That is extremely powerful. That is going to make Celebi a monster out there for only 2 grass energy. The longer this fight goes on and this mon does not die, it is going to be destroying your opponent. Delmais is the actual grass version of Lapras. Same effect. It says if this Pokemon has 3 extra grass energy attached to it, this attack does 70 more damage, which means it'll do 90. That's perfect because if you put 2 grass energies on this, that means with Serperior, you're going to get that automatic 70 additional damage to make this Pokemon do 90. All right, so man, here we go. This deck is actually a pretty fun deck, man. I am surprised how good this deck goes. And because it's grass and that you can pack this deck with Erica in there, it is going to be annoying to deal with because the Erica heal is going to be crazy. That's why I think I might be switching out one of my Giovannis for here and just put another potion in my deck just to have all the healing that you need to keep your grass Pokemon up. Now, Delmais is going to be, without the power of Serperior, this is where this deck can struggle. So, but you know what? Delmais has enough HP to kind of sit out there and take some hits, and you can let one of your Delmais go down. So that's what's going to be good is this deck actually has a good amount of stalling because Delmais has really good HP, and you always want to make sure that you have your Snivies and your Celebis in the back and just loading them up, getting ready for you to attack later in the game. That's what I liked about this. I could have tried to pack this deck with other grass type Pokemon, but I felt like this was probably the most fluid with the least amount of mons possible. And so my opponent here uses Marshadow, puts Marshadow on the bench. I was just reading it, sorry. I was reading that. And so now we get Servine here. Go ahead and put that down. And we're going to put this energy on our Delmais right here. And next turn, we're going to be having Serperior, and that's what's going to be good. So right here, we'll go ahead and click for 20. Boom. All right, so we got that off, and we'll go ahead and pass turn. This new set is going to really change the meta for sure. There's a lot of cards that I've seen already that is going to be changing a lot of decks up. There's going to be a lot of cards that are going to be going into the previous decks, and then new decks are going to be created. Very, very exciting day to be playing this game, man. I'm very, very, very excited to be playing online and playing other players right now. I'm looking forward to that. And he has his Mankey here, and I was hoping that he did not have Primeape, and he did. And I made a mistake. I should not have attacked my opponent the last turn. I should have let them live. I should have just let him just not attack at all and just pass turn. But I got lucky that he only had that one energy that he could give, and he put it on his Primeape. So I was like, perfect. So now I'm like, cool. My opponent doesn't know that I got Serperior, and I'm going to be pulling that out here, and I'm going to be adding some extra damage to him. So here we go. Serperior is out there. So now all my grass Pokemon are now boosted. I put my second energy. Now it's like me having 4 energy on my Delmais. Does 90 damage. Boom. There goes Primeape. That's what's really good about this deck, man. Once you get Serperior out, it is going to be Really, really powerful. I think that this deck is going to be replacing Mewtwo. That's honestly what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking that a lot of people are going to be switching to this because it's going to really counter Mewtwo really good as far as putting a lot of pressure onto it. Once Serperior gets out on that bench, and you have a bench that's kind of full like that, it is going to be a tough time for your opponent to win. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see how other decks are going to respond to this. But this mini set has a lot of good, powerful Pokemon. What is the likelihood that he's going to get double heads? That is incredible. That is insane. I'm pissed. I'm really mad now. I'm just like, come on, man. He got the double heads to kill me. Like, come on. That, I know you guys know my pain. I hate that right there. But that's fine. So we're still good because when I put this one energy on Celebi, look, it's now acting as if I had two on there. So that is extremely powerful. So now I can use this Pokemon with just one quote unquote energy on it. Yeah, this Serperior is absolutely busted. These grass decks are going to be destroying. And this is probably the best, most efficient way I think to run it so far with the grass, all the grass Pokemon that I've seen in the game. This is probably going to be your most efficient way. It's going to be able to put a lot of pressure on your opponent's Pokemon with only one energy on them. And so they gave us some luck back by giving him the double tails. I mean, it's the only thing they could do, man. They gave the man double heads. I was like, please, not another double heads. All right, so in this turn, you already know where that energy is going. So now I can flip 4 coins. Look at this. We're gonna flip 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how powerful that is? Look how powerful this Celebi is. This Serperior Celebi deck is going to be top tier guaranteed. I'm already calling it. It is coin flippy, but you're going to be flipping so many coins. It's going to be great. So I'm actually very, very excited, man. I love grass Pokemon, so this is very, very good. I love the Serperior line. This is perfect for me, so I'm very, very excited for this. This was the very first deck I wanted to make. I have other ideas, other decks I'm going to be building, but this one I just wanted to get out there as soon as possible and start playing and start seeing how this is going to look. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's get it. And I just want to show you guys just the type of power that this is. That's what this is about. It's just showing you guys the power of this deck and what it's going to be doing. And I really do believe it's going to be the new Mewtwo style deck, man. People are going to be mad when they're going to see all these Serperiors hitting the floor, and it's going to be a lot of Celebi going on. So this is a very, very interesting time, man. And my opponent here is Sabrina's, and I am not gonna lie to you, that kind of upset me. I was like, okay, we got a Sabrina off rip. I'm like, damn, okay, so that's gonna stop me. So I'm like, oh, look, right there, we got Servine. I'm like, all right, we got the line. I'm like, perfect, this is gonna be a good match. So I play Professor's Research, get my Sabrina and a Giovanni here. I'm like, okay, Giovanni's pretty much like a dead card at this point if I don't get my Delmise, but that's fine because you can still always just put the 10 on there for whatever reason, and that can give you over the hump sometimes when you're fighting some of these tough EXs, just dependent. But it's cool. It's up to however you guys want to run it. So I switch in my Celebi again. I really want to get my Snivy back there. I don't want it to be getting hit. I'm just like, I need to have this out here. My opponent gets his Diglett ready and throws his other Sabrina out there. He is really trying to get it out of the bench. That was annoying, I'm not gonna lie. At that point, I was really mad. I was like, he really used both of his Sabrinas, both turns to get that Pokemon out there. I'm like, he really wants to get that Snivy out of here. So we got Delmise here. Go ahead and launch it down there. And let's go ahead and evolve our Savine right here. I'm like, all right, well, I don't have my retreat, so we might as well just go ahead and back this out, get our Celebi out there. It's kind of bulky. Maybe we can land a Erica in our deck, you know, so we go ahead and pass turn. And so now I'm sitting here like, all right, perfect. We got Serperior the next round. I'm going to be able to start flipping some heads. I'm like, it's about to go down. My opponent actually is running a fighting and a grass type deck. They wanted to put Celebi in a fighting type deck. I don't think it's necessary. He red cards here, of course. This is one of those times where a red card actually saved his life, because if he didn't do that, it was really about to be about something the next turn. But that red card definitely helped him out on that one. Okay, so we draw here. we got another Snivy. I'm like, all right. I'm like, should I put this down? I'm like, no. I was like, maybe not. I was like, let me just go ahead and just get this out here. And I was like, I can't really do much else. Let's just go ahead and pass turn. This was one of those instances where a red card really saved his life. I mean, I guess he must have felt that I had the line, and he definitely got it right. So it's whatever. So he got his Doug trio going for me. Hits me for 40, but that's all right. We got Erica sitting right back there. He just can't hit heads right here. We just can't have that. Thank goodness we got a tails. So I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's get it. We draw a Pokeball. I'm like, all right. I was like, the only Pokemon I think we got left up in there should be Celebi. There we go. Our extra Celebi's right there. So now we got our extra Celebi. Let's go ahead and get that out there. I was like, all right, perfect. We got our extra Celebi. I was like, let's go ahead and heal. That 50 heal is going to be so important, man. That's so important. That this deck has the Erica heal. It's going to be destroying these people. And we hit for 50 plus the weakness bonus of 70 by the trio. That was perfect. And I was like, let's go. Now, my opponent here decided to run Celebi in this deck. I'm not really sure why. I understand that it's for any energy that is attached to it, but I feel like when you run the grass energy in a deck that has something like Duck Trio, it's kind of like you can lock yourself out with the Duck Trio that's not going to be able to attack possibly if you're just getting a bunch of grass energy. I don't really see the point in mixing it at this point. Like, look at the Duck Trio, or I'm sorry, look at the Diglett in the back. I don't really see the point in mixing it. My opponent's going to go for his attack right here, and I'm like, he better not get 3 heads. That is going to be absolutely insane if he does. The first head is always scary, and we survive here. Thank goodness. Survive here with 20 HP. So I'm like, oh no. And Serperior comes up. I'm like, oh, let's go. Got Serperior. Boom. Watch that boost. So now I'm going to throw my Giovanni on there, get every extra boost that I can, and I throw my extra energy. So now we get to flip 6 coins. Look, we're going to get 6 coin flips right now. Boom, boom. Missed the first 3, but we hit the last 3. That was fantastic. Bye, Celebi. You're out of here. Game is over. And we win just like that, man. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, man, this deck is already fun. I've been playing it. This deck is fantastic, man. Make sure you guys get you guys a Celebi EX. This is going to be a very, very fun deck, man. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Hey, like this video, man. If you guys find this video fire, like the video, subscribe to the channel, man, for more Pokemon TCG content. And I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one.